the Evergreen Media Network Studios, brought to you by Evergreen Media, creating cohesive marketing campaigns. Evergreen Media in Vero Beach.
Welcome back to Classic Car Radio. I'm Keith McDonald, if you don't know that. And then I have Todd Byron to my right.
Anyway.
And directly in front of me, I have...
Me.
Mike Carano. So, anyway.
Good.
So I guess I said anyway a bunch of times in the last segment, so these guys are having fun busting balls. And that's okay, though. I like it.
We could say that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sure we can.
All right, just want to make sure.
We're talking about tennis balls.
Yeah.
Right? Sure.
Anyway. Or racquetball.
Anyway.
You ever sit on a tennis ball? It hurts.
No, I never have.
I never sat on one either. But...
If you know what I mean. You ever sit on a tennis ball?
No,
it hurts.
Yeah.
I got it.
Anyway.
Musclepalooza.
Yeah. Musclepalooza Southeast is happening. Musclepalooza presented by Diesel Park in Orlando. Speed World will host multiple classes of drag racing with a $15,000 in payouts. Classes include 14 to 9 seconds, pure drag early, 1978 and earlier, late 1979 and later, unlimited muscle trucks, plus professionally judged and non-judged car shows. Not a racer participating in the burnout competition, rev battle, exhaust competition, and audio battle system sound off. And that's at Orlando Speed World on October 12th. So they got all kinds of fun stuff. I like the burnout thing. That'd be fun.
Burnout's always fun.
The burnout competition. Remember they had the burnout competition at the Ford?
At the Ford dealer, yeah.
They had a burnout competition. It was just so much fun.
Yeah, we had a good
Everybody
time.
would pull up there and do burnouts, and the place was just full of smoke.
And have you seen they're trying to build another racetrack down in West Palm Beach?
Oh, are they really?
I read a little.
It just got submitted and open, but of course they always have the people that there's too much noise.
Yeah, of course.
Because it's going to distract from the kids while they're in school.
Oh, come on.
Most drag racing is
drag
weekends.
racing is either at night
or on the weekends.
On the weekends. I used to drag race on Wednesday nights up in New England Dragway.
Okay.
But you couldn't even be there till 5 o'clock. They wouldn't open the gates till 5. And then you would drag and it would be over by like 9 or 10 because there were people that lived in the area, but they were pretty far away.
So they're trying to get another drag strip. They already got the property. They're just trying to get the approval from West Palm Beach.
You ever done a drag strip with a car? Or would you?
Yeah, I had a '68 Camaro with a blower on it.
Nice.
And I did that out in West Hampton.
Okay.
National Speedway, and I was coming in at high 12s, low 13s.
Yep. How about you, Todd?
But it was a street car. I mean, I get there and unbolt the exhaust.
Right, me too.
Bring it all down and then just go, and then I drive home. Where all these other guys would drive that, would trailer that car.
Yeah, the cops would be outside.
I'm driving my car to the drag strip.
The cops would be outside New England Dragway waiting to make sure. They would pull you right over and make you re-hook up your exhaust.
Yeah.
Some of those guys tried to drive home with the exhaust off because it sounded so cool. But
yeah, all I did, you just unbolt the header and just leave one bolt in and just bring the exhaust below the header and you're good to go.
Yeah.
But
so I raced a 442 in 1970 455, which is a lot of fun. How about you, Todd? You ever drag raced?
Besides in the street?
The funniest thing I ever heard.
Todd,
No, I didn't know.
Orlando, Bradenton.
Oh, did you really? Okay.
Sundays, 69th Street.
What'd you run?
You locals.
What'd you run? A lot of different cars?
What'd I run?
Yeah, what kind of car did you
run? My Chevelle.
Your Chevelle?
Oh, that Chevelle.
Okay.
Dude, I've had that car since 84, bro.
Oh, have you? I didn't know that. Yeah. Okay. See, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm very personal. I'm very secret about my life.
Are. Yeah.
But all you locals that listen, they all know.
They know. I know.
Oh, yeah.
What did you get for times, trap times? What did you get?
Well, my Chevelle would run a 1020.
Yeah. Nice.
I mean, back in the day, it run like a 1350, something like that.
If you got into the 13s with a street car, you were happy.
Yeah, I did low 14s with the 442.
Right.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a lot faster. I was always disappointed. 98 miles an hour or whatever. You're like, I can't even break 100 in a quarter mile.
Yeah, and my Camaro had 456 gears in it with the small block and the blower.
Yeah.
I used to drive it to the police precinct.
Yeah.
And the police precinct was probably 70 miles from my house.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of gas.
Especially if we work on a Friday night, because right by us, right where I worked, was the conduit, north and south conduit, and along the Belt Parkway. And it would be street racing all night. So I'd be in uniform sometimes out there drag racing. It was pretty cool.
That'd be fun.
So it'd be pretty cool back then.
Yeah, I ain't running you. This is a setup, man.
This is a setup. But yeah, guys would tow cars down there, down to the conduit down in Queens and stuff. And then they'd hit Astoria for connecting highways. They'd hit 231 out in Deer Park. You'd run up and down the street up there. A lot of street racing.
What'd you say, 69th here in Vero would be you'd race there?
69th Street.
69th Street was a wide street and you could just go?
It was just everyone went there on Sundays.
On Sunday.
So about 2 o'clock, you go down there, and that 69th Street is west of 66. You go down a little ways, and it'd be like a little jog S-turn. And once you get around that S-turn, there was cars lined down both sides of the road
really?
For a mile.
Really?
And what was this, 80s?
Yeah,
early 80s?
Late 70s.
Sheriff's
80s,
Department didn't bother you guys?
Oh, yeah.
Did they bother you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It was something else,
I'll bet. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
No, it was always fun street racing. Like,
oh, yeah. I used to cruise around all night long in my GTO and my 442.
All you had to do, if you wanted to race somebody back then, you would hit your backup lights.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody had switches for backup lights, at least in New York.
Oh,
so if you wanted to race somebody, hit the switch and your backup lights would come on, and they know that, hey, it's time to race.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so people would pull up next to me, and then I'd hit the gas, because my blower was a B&M forced induction blower. It was underneath the hood. So you didn't see it.
I see.
But you'd hear it. If I got on the car, it would whistle.
Right.
And guys would just say, no, we're not going to race. No, you got to blow. We're not racing.
Yeah, so, we would just get it next to each other and rev.
Yeah, I think my license plate frame used to say, injection is nice, but I'd rather be blown.
Yeah.
Can you say that on the radio?
Yeah, well, we're talking cars, right?
Yep.
There we go. All right, so. Oh, and look, American Graffiti was released this week. There you go.
Yeah, American Graffiti was released on August 11th. Some of this is from last week because we weren't here.
Yeah.
Chevrolet rolls out the first Camaro on August 11th, 1966.
Yeah, because for the 67 year.
Series, a year. And then same day in 73, American Graffiti was released. And then August 12th, 1908, the first Model T was built at Henry Ford's Pequot Avenue plant in Detroit, although it didn't leave the factory until September 27th.
Well, it took them a while to build it?
I don't know. Maybe they were working the bugs out. I don't know.
And we're talking about, American Graffiti, that's got to be one of the top car movies, right?
The music, too.
The music was great. The cars were great.
Yeah.
And
Suzanne Summers got her start there.
Yep. A lot of young people got their start there.
Yeah.
Well, you can't say Ron Howard because he played Opie, but
Right.
But a lot of people got their start.
Yeah, Richard Dreyfuss.
Yep.
And then he went on and did Jaws,
Mackenzie Phillips, all these young stars.
Yeah, a lot of stars in that. Anyway, August 13th, 1902, the inventor of the rotary engine, Felix Wankel. Remember the Wankel engine?
Yep.
And he was in Lahr, Germany. Wankel would be the only 20th century engineer to design a new type of internal combustion engine that would reach production. Who made the Wankel? The
Wankel?
The Wankel. That was Mazda.
Mazda had the rotary engine,
Yeah, Mazda. They don't do that anymore, though, do they?
I don't think so.
It's all gone, yeah. I remember the cars go, the Mazda goes hum. Remember the commercial? The Mazda goes hum?
No.
You don't remember that? Okay.
No.
They had some kind of jingle about the Mazda goes hum instead of the vroom vroom, whatever they did, so whatever. August 15th, 1899, Henry Ford pursues a new career. He resigned from his position at Edison Illumination Company. He was good friends with Thomas Edison, but he left so that he could go build his own car.
Nice.
Which he did very well and sold millions of those Model Ts.
Yeah.
August 16th, 1984. John Z. DeLorean was cleared of drug trafficking charges by the Los Angeles jury. He defended himself successfully. He didn't use an attorney, contending that the FBI had entrapped him, and the jury actually sided with him, believed him, and he walked out of there.
They did entrap him. They didn't want him building cars.
Right. Oh, yeah. They wanted to kill that car.
Yeah.
And they did. But they ruined the guy.
Yeah.
But he was he put in a crappy engine. He was, what did he put in, a Renault or something?
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think it was a Renault.
Piece of junk.
And what were they?
Yeah.
4 cylinders?
And some people got trapped inside the gull wings.
No, 6 cylinders.
6 cylinder?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some people had to get someone from outside to get them out of the car because the gull wing doors would shut and they wouldn't open
get
from
'em.
the inside. They wouldn't. Pull cable.
And all they had, and what, for windows, they just had a sliding glass?
it's like
Just a little
so
sliding
you couldn't
glass
get
thing.
air in there at all,
Right,
really.
no. You had to use the electric vent system, I guess.
But they work really good going Back to the Future.
Yeah,
there you go.
Oh, yeah. You could go
long as
back
you
to
hit
1955.
Would a
if you wanted.
DeLorean actually hit 85 miles an hour in that Renault engine?
Yeah, I don't know about that one either.
It depends on how.
It did in the movie, though.
It depends on how new the flux capacitor was.
Right.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Keep
All right, so
going.
here's a big one. August 21st, 1897, Ransom Eli Olds of Lansing, Michigan, founded the Olds Motor Works, which later became Oldsmobile. So
Anyway.
that's when Oldsmobile was founded, 1897, and now they're gone. Imagine that.
I know.
I wish they had kept Oldsmobile around. I thought they were great cars, but they really got this. They got pegged as an old person's car.
Yes,
and they
more like
tried
the
to get
Buick.
rid of that.
Or like the
It's
Buick.
not your grandfather's Oldsmobile. They
I thought it was
had that
grandfather's
commercial.
Buick.
No, it was Oldsmobile. Not your
Oldsmobile?
grandfather's Oldsmobile. Yeah,
Oldsmobile, Buick, Pontiac. They're all
not
junk.
Pontiac.
Those BOPs are just horrible.
BOPs. Oh, they're all junk. You Chevy guys.
Hey, if you have a question for us, send it to AmericanCarClassics@gmail.com.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And we're going to go on a break.
Our last break of the day.
Yeah, we'll go on one more break, and
We'll come back. We'll do some
Yeah.
tech talk, right?
right, and we're brought to you by American Auto Glass up in Sebastian on 512.
All right.
We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Joe Scazzari, owner and operator of Scazzari Roof Services Contracting and Consulting. Scazzari manufactures its own standing seam metal roofs in a heavy-duty 24-gauge up and down the Treasure Coast, using only U.S. steel. Only need a repair? Repairs are guaranteed for 3 years. We can do that because we go in your attic, find the leak, see where it is, go out onto your roof, open that area, and repair the leak once, and that's the end of it. Don't be sorry, call Scazzari.
Summer is here, and it's a great time to create your outdoor room at Sunshine Furniture. Right now, during our summer clearance sale, you can save 10 to 50% on furniture from Berlin Garden, Lloyd Flanders, Woodard, Windward, Beechcraft, and more. We're the outdoor furniture experts and have any style of furniture that you need, all built to withstand the Florida elements, and we specialize in replacement cushions, umbrellas, outdoor rugs, and fire pits. Come in now for our summer sale, including 50% off all pictures, lamps, and accessories. Sunshine Furniture, $12.95 US 1 in the Publix Plaza, Vero Beach. Family owned since 1991. Visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com and don't forget to shop our outlet store right across the street.
Sunshine Furniture brightens up your day. Sunshine Furniture, the best in every way. Ooh, have a sunshine day.
When the check engine light comes on, turn to Treasure Coast Auto of Vero Beach. Time for an oil change? Turn to Treasure Coast Auto of Vero Beach. Brake work, alignments, maintenance, and more? Turn to Treasure Coast Auto of Vero Beach. Your certified service center specializing in alignments, repairs, oil changes, radiators, brakes, even auto electric repair. Just east of US 1 at 1212 23rd Street, Vero Beach. Turn to the local mechanics you can trust. Treasure Coast Auto of Vero Beach.
It's fine.
Welcome back to Classic Car Radio. We're going to do some tech talk. You okay?
Yeah,
got sound?
That's good. All
loud.
right. Oh, good.
All right.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I was yelling into the
minor.
mic. Anyway, like Mike said, if you have a question, send it to AmericanCarClassics@gmail.com, and we'll get to you as quickly as we can with answers. Usually we get them right away.
Yeah.
So Ron, way up in Titusville, I don't know how he gets us up there, but maybe just
YouTube.
listens on iHeart or YouTube, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, or Facebook.
All right.
You guys have experience with Waldron exhaust systems, ? I am considering purchasing a stock aluminized dual exhaust system for my 70 GTO 400 with 360 horsepower. No headers, just bolt up to the log manifolds. Any experience with fitment and or if you need modifications? You guys ever dealt with Waldron? I've never heard of Waldron.
No.
Have you?
No.
Have you, Mike?
No, never heard of him.
So this guy on the internet, luckily I looked it up. He said, I purchased a 2 system from Waldron's, one for a 66 Bonneville and one for a 70 Trans Am. The fit was very good with both systems and no modifications were needed at all. I would not hesitate to purchase from them again. Expect a 6 to 8 week lead time, though.
Wow.
So you can get the Waldron, but you better do it now if you want to cruise in the fall with those cars. But that's pretty nice. He's got a... we'll never see him. He's up in Titusville.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy with parts.
Yeah.
We ordered parts for the Pontiac probably in January.
Yeah.
They're still on back order.
Really?
Can't get parts.
Wow.
It's ridiculous. And that's through OPG.
Yeah.
Yeah, OPGI or whatever they
Go to Performance Years, Ames Performance Pontiac stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been, we got your order.
Well, that's what year again?
It's 64 Pontiac Le Mans
they'll have all
convertible.
kinds of stuff at Performance Years.
Okay.
And they only do Pontiac.
All right.
And so they bought out Ames Performance up in New Hampshire, and Ames was incredible in the quality of the parts, everything beautiful.
Oh yeah, good fitment.
Really good everything. Very, very reputable company. So don't be afraid to check them out.
I'll have to look it up.
I'll have to email that to you.
Yeah, email that to me.
Or at least text it over to you.
Right.
Definitely worth a look.
Yeah,
right?
definitely. Yeah,
Okay.
because then
And they'll give you a beautiful catalog too for that year car.
yeah, we'll just cancel the other order from the original parts group because
Right.
it's ridiculous.
What'd you
can't
order?
get parts.
Yeah.
We ordered gas tank. We ordered
Wow.
shocks. We ordered front end stuff.
Yeah, they get all that stuff at
Nothing.
Performance Years.
Can't get the parts.
Yeah, we'll see. I think you'll be
Horrible.
happy with those guys.
Biden.
Anyway, Joe, what do we got for plenty of time? Joe in
Plenty
Fort
time.
Pierce says, Todd, this is for you.
What's up, dude?
This may seem like a dumb question, maybe not. I'm going to paint my 71 Mustang myself. It's my first attempt ever. Do I sand the base coat at all before applying a clear coat? And do you have any tips for a perfect finish? You ever heard that question before?
Don't sand the base coat before you apply clear coat.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got a piece of trash in it,
Yeah.
then you might want to come back and lightly nib it off and then spot base over it.
Yeah.
But don't sand it and then clear it because this is not going to be right.
So what if you had what if you had some nubs in there? Like he's doing his garage and he gets a little dust and stuff like that. You just give him a very
It's
light
going to
sanding.
reflect in the clear coat, but I wouldn't, if you want to come back and just denib it off from there and blow it off and tack it and then take your base and kind of like blow
Spray
a
it
little
again.
base
Spray some
over
on?
that,
Yeah.
then you'd probably be all right. But
Okay.
that's what you need to do. Don't
So
sand
don't
it.
sand that base coat
Don't sand it
unless
and-
you see
and
a
then clear it.
little nub or something. Yeah.
It'll look horrible.
Gotcha.
All right.
Keep going.
All right. Richard up in Melbourne says, guys, after my 73 GTX 440 sits for a week, I got to crank the crap out of it to get it to fuel back up to the carburetor, which leads me to wonder if anyone makes a small inline fuel pump that you could just turn on and get of course they do, turn on and get the gas up to the carb and then shut it off once the carbs are full. Is there such a pump or not? Oh, they've been around forever.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah,
There's a lot
yeah.
of different pumps out there.
Try a Holley Blue Pump.
Yep.
It's got no regulator, and set it with check valves and just run it to prime and start the engine and then switch it off and let the mechanical pump take over.
There you go.
So that's an easy one.
Yep.
Keep going. You're on a roll.
All right, I'm on a roll, and I haven't said anyway once.
Right.
Pete from right here in Vero Beach says, guys, I keep cleaning my 66 Mustang steering wheel cover, but after it sits for a week or more, it gets all sticky. What can I do to stop this from happening? Any tricks or miracle solutions?
Yeah, replace it.
Replace what? The steering wheel cover?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 60. I mean, he's not saying whether it's the original steering wheel,
Right.
but if it's just a cover.
Oh, replace it if it
new
gets all...
cover.
Yeah, how bad could the steering wheel be?
What causes that, though? The
I
oil
think
in
just
your
the
hands?
heat. It could be the
heat and the oil in your hands be getting all over it? And...
That and the petroleum it's made out of.
Right, that's true, yeah.
I mean, he's probably got a metal steering wheel.
Might be better off getting leather. Wouldn't you
just
think
leave it
getting a
the way it
leather
is.
one?
Yeah, but
They
the
make
leather will
leather
get
still?
Yeah, but even the leather gets all messed up.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Get a cheap one.
They don't last forever.
Go to Walmart, get a cheap steering wheel cover.
Yeah, just keep buying the cheap ones and throw them out.
Yeah, because they keep getting. It's going to keep getting sticky. Especially if you keep the car in the sun. Forget it.
You can't clean them. They just won't clean.
Yeah.
All right. Gil from Orlando asked, guys, I will be replacing front struts in the next couple of days on my 94 Taurus show. That's a pretty quick car, believe it or not. I bought a strut coil mount assembly all put together. I would appreciate some suggestions on the most efficient way to remove the old ones. Thank you.
Todd?
Well,
jack it up, put it on jack stands.
Yep.
Pull the tires off.
Yep.
Yep. You got your...
place the floor jack under the lower control arms.
Yeah. Well,
raise it up.
You can. You got 2 bolts there at the bottom of the strut, and you got the one at the top.
Right.
And that's it.
And some of them got the tie rod that's hooked to those too. So,
So there's nothing dangerous about it, right? I mean, it just pops in.
No,
right?
Because if you bought the complete strut with the spring and everything in it, that's the way to go. It's just pop it out and put another one in it. It's not rocket science.
Okay.
Make sure you use jack stands.
Yeah, definitely use jack stands. All right.
Be careful in the removal of the original strut assembly that the spindle and brake caliper does not stretch the flexible brake line. Okay, whatever that means.
Well, you don't want it to hang down and put a lot of pressure on the brake.
Oh, right, yeah, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah, okay.
Last one.
What do we got for time?
Oh, man.
You got time. Go ahead.
Samantha in Vero Beach says, I have a 1988 Ford F-250 4x4. My AC will come on and get very cold, but after about 15 minutes, it starts putting out warm air. I have to turn it off for 15 to 20 minutes and then roll down the windows. And then when I turn it back on, it will get really cold again, but not always. Any help is appreciated. Love your show, by the way. Thank you. So that's Samantha in Vero Beach. She has trouble with her F-250.
Yeah.
88.
She needs to go to her mechanic. It's probably low on Freon.
Yeah.
Low on Freon?
Yeah.
Goes
most
to
likely.
warming.
Hey, those things that you get to fill up the Freon, do they actually work? That you get from the stores?
I've never used them.
Never used them?
No, I haven't seen machines, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, the Honda Odyssey I got,
it
wasn't blowing really cold, and I had to replace the condenser or whatever.
Right.
And then I replaced that, and then it wasn't blowing cold, so I bought one of those at Walmart. There's a little gauge on it and stuff, and it actually pumped it up.
That's good.
And then I started the car and ran it, and it was definitely colder. Definitely.
All right.
And then it's been okay. I really should check it again. Those things used to be like $15. Now they're like $32. They've like doubled in price.
Well, 134. If you put too much in it, it'll go backwards. It'll start blowing warmer.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, anyways, don't forget, they're cruising to Saturday at the AutoZone.
Right.
Over on US 1 in Sebastian.
Right.
That'll be from 8 to 11.
Right.
And then the McDonald's, from what do they do, from 5 to like 7 or whenever people leave.
Whenever, yeah.
Oslo Road and US 1. Billy D'Arton does that. They do a great job up there. And
yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
They're still doing the TA truck stop on Mondays.
I think that's starting in September again.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, that'll be, I think, is that the first Monday, the second Monday? I don't remember which Monday it is.
I didn't know they were doing that. But.
And Mike and I will make Mike and I might make an announcement about a spooktacular car show put on by us, a Halloween car show.
There we go.
Got to find a venue. If you know a venue, then give me a call.
Yeah.
Or look me up.
Give me a phone
American Car Class. No.
Give me an email.
No.
Yeah, just
American Car Classics at gmail.com. Yeah, we'd like to find a nice venue to put the cars in and do a Halloween. Those Halloween shows are a lot of fun.
Yeah. People could dress up their cars.
Yeah, people decorate their cars and you give out candy, candy corn and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway, so thanks again for American Auto Glass for our sponsorship once again. American Auto Glass, 772-589-0819, and we are out of here.
Put the pedal to the metal. See you next week.